So never lose an opportunity of urging a practical beginning, however small, for it is wonderful how often in such matters the mustard seed germinates and roots itself. These words belong to a wise and noble English lady, Florence Nightingale. Why did she become a world-famous celebrity? Why was she called the Lady with a Lamp? Florence Nightingale was born into an upper-class British family in 1820 in Florence, Tuscany, Italy. She was named after the town where she was born. The family moved back to London when Florence was a young girl. Although her parents expected her to become a wife and a mother, in 1845 she decided to become a nurse. While she was training, she campaigned for better conditions for poor people in Britain. In 1854, when the Crimean War began, Florence was working in Harley Street in London. After reading many reports about the poor treatment of sick and injured soldiers, she volunteered to go to the Crimea to see for herself. She discovered that the hospitals were unventilated and overcrowded. There was dirty linen, unsanitary, filth and sewage in the corridors. She knew Sidney Herbert, who was Secretary of War during the Crimean War, and he helped her. At the hospital in Istanbul, where the injured soldiers were sent, Florence realized that soldiers died in the thousands more often from diseases than from their injuries in war. She used her knowledge of maths and statistics to show the British government that providing better conditions for sick and injured soldiers would help them win the war. Florence organized medical supplies to the hospitals and worked around the clock, dedicating her life to patients. There is a syndrome named after her called Florence Nightingale syndrome. It occurs when a soldier falls in love with a nurse. While she was working in Crimea, she became known as the Lady with the Lamp because she would walk around the hospital in the evening carrying a lamp and check on the soldiers. When she returned to England, she established a school for nurses at St. Thomas Hospital in London in 1860. She wrote her most important book, Notes on Nursing, and consulted people on health issues. In 1907, Florence Nightingale became the first woman to be awarded the Order of Merit by King Edward VII. Nightingale died in 1910 in London. She became a world-famous British celebrity.